Okay, so in 2004, you dropped the album that we're talking about, One Monkey Don't Stop No Show.
Yeah.
And that album does not do as well as the previous albums.
No, it doesn't do as well as the previous albums. We're dealing with a lot during that time, bro. Like, my guy have an accident, you know, doing
Khujo.
it. Yeah, Khujo has an accident during that time.
Yeah, he loses his leg.
Yeah. We emotionally is just trying to figure out where we belong at that time. You know, everybody was. You know, the whole city was, because you know so many of us had our careers in the hands of LaFace, from the producers, the artists, everybody. You know what I mean? So it was just a time of trying to figure out where Goodie Mob actually, you know, belonged in the music game. But you know, a lot of people, we took a lot of flack for it, but you know, One Monkey Don't Stop No Show is something that we always heard old people say when we was kids, you know, like, and I think that when Cee-Lo wasn't in the group or wasn't a part of the group, they used that as a way of saying, you know, they got beef. And to be honest about it, yes, we were mad. We was upset, but at the same time too, having vicious or malicious feelings toward him, that wasn't it. It was just hurt that you wasn't with us at the time. You know what I mean? But, you know, like, you can't go to them albums and find no diss record toward Cee-Lo. You know what I mean? Like, so if you think about it, we was just only hurt because we were family. But, you know, we were family more than we were business. So that's the reason why you never heard us going to the studio and doing disrespectful shit, because we wanted our group to always come back together. And that's what it eventually did. Natural.
Right, but now, didn't you leave Goodie Mob after that album as well?
Yes, because that's during that time, me personally, I'm going through a lot. I get a divorce, you know how that go. You know, you lose money and shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going through the mental shit of like, oh, shit, I'm losing shit. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I went through that little phase for a minute and was just mentally distraught. And, man, got myself back in trouble again. So I had a warrant for my arrest and all that kind of shit. So I had to leave Atlanta for a minute. So while I getting the lawyers trying to make sure, you know, I'm right when I come back, I meet Ali. And on Sunset, you know, just I'm walking down the street, just kicking it, just trying to stay out the way. And Ali pull up on me like, "Yo, Gil, what's up?" And I was like, "What's happening?" He was like, "Man, me and Nelly got a house up on Sunset. Let's go up there." So, you know, he picked me off of La Cienega, and we go up into one of them houses off Sunset. And man, we started recording that night. And we recorded where I was on the Dirty Entertainment, you know, album that went gold. Nelly's album went, you know, a couple of platinums, and you know, then we just toured around the world. That was the first time I went and did an actual tour of Japan, Yokohama, and I did an actual tour all of Australia. So, you know, Nelly them and Ali them gave me the platform to stay alive, still do my music from Goodie Mob, and it rebuilt my confidence as far as an artist that I could survive, you know, the place that I was in during that time.
Right. During that time, you were on Grillz, which was a big record.
Grillz. Grillz happened. We was in Atlanta. And, you know, all us hanging out, JD, Jazzy Faye, everybody hanging out and we kicking it. And, man, JD called us one day, was like, "Yo, come to the studio, man, I got something for you." And we heard Grillz, and we jumped right on it. We jumped right on that record. And that record, to me, was kind of like my first introduction into being on a pop rap record. You know, that's the first time that somebody called us, like they called Nelly, and it was like, "Yo, they just played that shit in LA 5 times back to back." And he was like, "Oh, it's a hit." And it was like, you know, to celebrate, we went and got a private plane and went to Aspen and kicked it for the weekend with Nas and Khalees and everybody, all in the snow. So we was having a good time, you know, eating cream brulee, you know what I mean? We was like, we back. So I was good.